Well, hey there, how are you? The Mazda 3, have had so much fun with this car, we thought we'd actually take it for a little bit of a test drive right now. By the way, keyless starting is awesome. Seatbelt, of course, is key. Mazda is all about the safety. I'm going to talk more about that in a second. Let's back this bad boy up. There's a rear camera right here, which makes life a lot easier.
Where are we going, Fish?
Well, I was thinking we would go and see possibly the new stadium. Let's go see the city of Minneapolis. I love that when we're on the interstate, especially in a busy town or any highway, you can see in the mirrors, on both mirrors, there's a little orange light. You'll see it once we get on the interstate that will actually tell you if a car is next to you. They're in your blind spot. So really, there is no blind spot with this car.
I'm actually pretty impressed with how much room is in the back seat here.
It's not bad, is it?
Have you been back here?
I have not been back there yet because, to be frank with you, I won't let anybody else drive it. But one of my buddies told me it wasn't bad at all.
No, this is really comfortable back here.
You good?
Yeah.
I drove this thing into Madison, Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, and I got there in no time, and it cost me about $10 less than it typically would for gas.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. So there it is. That little light just turned on to let me know that car's a little bit too close. He's going to slow down because I have the right of way, which he did. No little orange light. Lane change is easy. I'm still looking. You don't always want to count on everything, but it just makes your stress when driving on a busy interstate a little bit easier. Now look at this. You're coming into the beautiful city and typically a pretty tough traffic area. Should get a shot of the new stadium, I would think. There it is.
The little stadium that we just built?
Little itty bitty US Bank Stadium. Okay, that was a little cheesy. Oh, see how it beeped at me? Because that car was passing and it was right in the blind spot still.
Yeah.
We're in a scary tunnel. Auto lights, obviously nice.
So is the screen touchscreen?
The screen is both touchscreen. And some people don't like touchscreen. It's both touchscreen and you can use, right down here, there's a little knobby guy. And you can use the little knobby guy. That's actually the technical term, by the way. I use the little knobby guy right here all the time because I hate fingerprints on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Like some cars have the touch screen, but they don't have the knobby guy. And then your screen gets dirty all the time. It's like like your phone. You're constantly cleaning it. See, it says detour and road closed ahead. Here's another great example of this car. If I were headed home, I have home automatically programmed in my nav. So I could just hit home and it's going to take me through the way to get home. So right now we're easily navigating around beautiful downtown Minneapolis. And again, there's a lot of potholes around here. So it's just nicer to not be banging around like you would in a lot of other cars. Brakes work. So one thing I've noticed with the Mazda 3 is I've been driving it around a lot, is that I've explored more of the area. From, Maple Grove to Plymouth to St. Paul to Hudson, a wide area because I'm not worried about the gas that I'm wasting. My old car, I was like, I gotta fill up again, This car, I don't feel like I ever am. And when I am, it's like really inexpensive. It's been awesome.
What's the gas mileage on here?
41 miles to the gallon, sir, on the highway, yes. And it is, I think they're being safe when they say that. I clocked it when I drove it to Wisconsin. I think I was getting 43.
Nice.
Yeah. It's really impressive. Another thing I love to do when I'm driving this around is to crank up the radio. There's both speakers in this car. KS95 always sounds great.
Just like fire, running up the way, attacking the world and we're just one day. Watch this madness, gonna push away. Don't go keep me just like me anyway.
was raising the roof just then. Isn't it great? I mean, it's pure sound. It really is.
Yeah, that sounds great.
As we're pulling back into KS95, again, I'd like to, well, utilize the brakes one more time of the Mazda 3. Thanks for hanging out with us today. There's no reason that you really shouldn't log on to MazdaUSA.com and find a location nearest you and do a test drive yourself. So much fun. This car is so smooth.